Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Balm Powder. I got this in 2 shades, so I'm going to be testing it out for you guys today. I'm also going to be giving you guys a wear test, so I'm just going to get into it. But if you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado, guys, here is the video. It has been a long time coming. I've been waiting for anything from Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin collection to come to the UK, and it still hasn't arrived yet, so I decided to just bite the bullet and go on Beautylish and get them delivered from Beautylish in the US. So I've got the new Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. I got the shades 8 and 9. I don't know which one's going to be the right one, but I got the shades 8 and 9. I also picked up, because I've been waiting for it for so long, the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. I got this in the shade 19G. I may have to try this on another day, but I am very excited to try this Serum Foundation. This is the brand new thing, so I feel like I should try this. This is quite unique. It is a blurring balm powder, so it starts off as a balm, ends up as a kind of powdery finish. The cute thing about this is it comes in like a little disc thing, and then it's got like a little spatula, and it looks really nice on, so I'm excited to try this. This comes in a good shade range. It comes in 10 shades, and they are very broad. It's a nice broad spectrum. It does also come in a universal shade, which is the primer. Didn't know whether to get the primer or not. I was very tempted, but I just didn't know whether it was going to be good, and I didn't want to waste a whole balm powder on a primer just in case it wasn't good. It says it is an instant texture tune-up balm to powder, and it says it is a texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm that balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. This petal-like texture feels like a balm but sets like a powder for a long-lasting shine-free look. I like the fact that it is going to balance out any oils in my skin. I think that will make it a really good product for summer, and also for anyone who does have like a slightly oilier complexion. So you can use it to set, you can use it to apply coverage, you can use it to highlight, contour or prime. So it's pretty much a multi-purpose balmy powdery product, which is quite unique, quite different, and considering how much there is in the beauty industry right now, it's really nice that someone's able to still create new different things. So I'm excited about it. I'm going to show you guys the packaging, some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. Those are the swatches on. The shade number 8 definitely looks a bit too light for me, and the shade number 9 looks on the rich side, but it might be fine. I think I can use 8 as a concealer and 9 as a base. I think that should work quite well. The texture of it was really nice. It's very silky, very lightweight. When I rubbed my finger on the top, it was a lot silkier and more lightweight than I thought it was going to be. All of the demos they have on their Instagrams, they're using the spatula and scooping it out, but I think that definitely changes the feel of it. It feels a lot more silky and lightweight just rubbing my finger along the top of it. So that might be something to note. It feels really nice. It reminds me a bit of her Contour Balm, which is a really nice silky lightweight texture. I'm going to show you a couple of swatches just on the side of my cheek so we can see what it looks like on my face, and then I will take them off and then put it all over my face, whichever one is the correct one. This is the shade number 8. And this is the shade number 9. So I think it probably is number 9. Number 8 is a bit bright. So I'm going to put on the shade number 8 on this side. I think personally I prefer to use it straight from the tub, but on this side I'll use it with the spatula. On this side I think I'm just going to use it straight from the tub because that just seems much more intuitive to me. So I'm just going in with it like this. That's so nice and light and dewy. Definitely do think that's the right shade. Doesn't have any scent or anything, which is nice. Definitely has evened out my complexion. Obviously it's the richest part of my complexion, not the lightest part of my complexion, but I do think it looks really nice and even, and I think in summer this is going to be quite nice. It's quite glowy. Let me show you it. On this side I'm going to use a tiny bit of the number 8 just to see what it looks like before I go in with more 9. I love how easy it is to apply. It just glides on in seconds and you're done. I don't get the powder part of this because it is quite shiny and it is quite dewy, so I'm not seeing the powder of the blurring balm, but I am seeing the balm for sure. So I'm going to give you a close-up. This is shade number 8 and this is shade number 9. I think shade number 9 is the one because it's a bit more rich, and I think if I'm going to highlight in places I probably want to keep it with this base, but this is what 8 looks like just in case you are my skin tone and you want to see what it looks like on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of this off, and then I'm going to match it up with this side. I'm going to very sadly use a spatula. I don't really want to, but I'm going to try it. So I'm just scraping a bit of that off. And then I guess, am I supposed to put it on my face like that? I don't know. I feel like the spatula might be slightly pointless because it's just giving me way more than I actually want and get with just the brush on its own. But for the purposes of review, yeah, I don't like the spatula, and it also just keeps falling out of the thing. It's a nice look. I think it adds to the look of it, but I don't think you need the spatula at all. And it doesn't feel as lightweight as Silky on as it does when you just apply it straight from the balm. I do like it on its own. I think it looks really nice on the skin. It looks very hydrated, very juicy, very yummy. And I do like that. It looks like really good skin. It really reminds me of like the Beautiful Skin foundation from Charlotte Tilbury, but a lot more lightweight in feel and texture. So I do really like that. What I'm gonna do, I don't really know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna apply a little bit of the number 8 in some of the high points of my face to see if I can use it as a concealer. So this is the shade number 8. I'm just going to use a thin paintbrush. I like that, guys. It feels very silky to apply. It's really nice and a loose, very soft silky formulation. I don't know if it's all a bit too silky and glidey and everything's kind of feeling like it's going to slip around and slip into each other. So we'll see. There doesn't seem to be a dry down on this product. It just stays shiny, but we'll see. So guys, that is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm or Balm Powder on. I think because it is so silky and so easy to blend and blendable and lightweight, I do think it blends into itself really nicely, and there's not much demarcation between my concealer stage and my foundation stage. It is all very seamless, which is really nice. It is also though very glowy, and I do like it. I feel like my skin looks really good, but I'm not seeing it set and I'm not seeing it kind of self-regulate, but it does look nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to powder under my eyes. I'm going to put a bit of the contour balm on as well, and as well as my usual Chanel bronzer as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to build up this face. And now I've powdered under my eyes and put a tiny bit of powder bronzer on. I feel like it's kind of settled down a little bit. It's not as overly glowy as it was before, and I think it looks really nice, really even, really healthy and good. I think the shade is actually spot on in shade number 9, and number 8 works as a really good concealer. Not as bright as I've been using recently, so I've been using the Claire de Peau a lot. I've really been getting into that, even though it's like super light for me. I don't know, I just kind of enjoying it. But I do think this looks really good. It looks really natural. It looks really healthy and fresh, and it feels very lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel like I've got much on at all, which I do really like. It's now 12:39. So guys, it's been about 30 minutes since I first applied this, and it has really changed. It's much more settled now. I'm definitely seeing the powdery side of this balm, and it's kind of confusing because I was super dewy a minute ago and now I'm kind of just like powdery. So that was different. I just wanted to note that because I'm doing my thumbnails, but I'm looking completely different to how I did for like most of the video. So yeah, it definitely does turn into a powder. So I can see that like sebum control now, that oil control now. So yeah, it feels the same in terms of lightweightness. but it definitely looks a lot different to how it did half an hour ago. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I'll be back later to give you my final check-in. I am back. It is now 9:40 and I put this on at 12:40, so I have been wearing this for 9 hours exactly. So yeah, I'm really happy about the wear test. About an hour ago it was looking really good, really perfected. It's looking a bit ropier now because I'm at home feeling a bit more tired, but I'm going to give you guys a quick close-up and then let you know my thoughts, feelings. I do really like this balm powder, and for a very long time it was very balmy and I wasn't really feeling the powdery side of it, but then all of a sudden it just set down and literally hasn't budged since. So it definitely does set down if you do want a kind of powdery finish, but if you do want that balmy finish, I'm not quite sure how you can actually maintain that because it does seem to have a mind of its own. But I have to say the wear on this is really good. This is 9 hours wear. It's still holding my makeup really well and it still looks pretty decent. It definitely did about an hour ago, so a good 8 hours wear of it looking pretty flawless, and then I'd say 9 hours and above of just looking kind of fine. So I'm quite happy with it so far. I'm going to give you guys a quick close up and then I'm going to finish up. It definitely does look a bit more powdered down than I anticipated it would, and then it did at the beginning. Definitely something I will keep playing with. I do think it is really nice. I think if you do have dry skin, I don't know if this is going to be the best finish for you, and I think you might want to go for the other one. But so far I'm enjoying this balm powder. I think it's really nice. I think the shade I had, 9, is good, and 8 is fine as a highlight. I don't really know if this is the best concealer, but I do think it was fine as a kind of brightener or a lighter shade to have in kind of the middle parts of my face. But yeah, so far so good. I do like it. I think the only thing I don't love is the powdery finish. I think it's nice, but I would like a bit more dew and a bit more radiance in my face. But I do really like the wear of this, and throughout the day I kept looking in the mirror and I felt like it looked really perfected and really nicely set down. So I do like that about it, but like I said, if you have a dry skin, then maybe you want something a bit dewier. But yeah, so far so good. I really like this. I think it's good value for money. I didn't even tell you the price. It is $36 US. I think that's a pretty decent price for a kind of foundation, a cream product, a powder product, a balm product in one. So I think that's pretty good value. I definitely would probably just only get one. I don't know if I need to like get like one bronzer, one primer, one concealer, one foundation of this, especially for $36. I think just the base is really nice. So definitely going to keep playing with it and letting you guys know my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying it? Will you be trying it? Let me know. Do you like it? Are you intrigued? Have you got it already? Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. I'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.